Welcome to FS17 Towing and Repoing on the KST Map. We'll be making our way over to the shop here in our 2010 GMC 2500 Duramax. We'll hop here on the inside and let it get warmed up here for a few moments. Today we will be using our 2016 Chevy 3500 Wrecker to tow a pickup truck, blocking 2 parking spots. And then we'll be switching over to repo mode to repo a Rolls-Royce, a bucket truck, and a GMC Denali. For those, we will be using our 2017 F750 Rollback along with our Kenworth T800 Heavy Wrecker. It is going to be a little bit longer way to work here, but that is going to be okay. I do get a lot of requests as well to do more towing, so we will be doing the towing first. That's our main priority, and we do have a long list of repos, pretty expensive ones, including a Rolls-Royce, so it's going to be a pretty nice payday here for the company. I hope all of you guys are having an amazing day, and let me know how your summer is. Summer is coming to a close very, very soon. I do have some pretty cool kind of end of summer videos as well coming, and then we'll be switching it over to fall, and then leaves will be falling, and that will be pretty cool. But we have arrived here at our tow repo shop here, pretty cool, and we just got a dispatch of a pickup truck, red in color, blocking 2 parking lanes in the post office. We'll go over there, get that vehicle, we'll come back, and then we'll switch over to the rollback. We'll kind of come on the inside. As you guys can see, this is our 2016. Now I'm thinking I might build an extended cab, maybe Ram. That would be a pretty cool thing, or even like a GMC. So let me know your feedback. I did build a Ford F350, I believe. I will have to bring that into this save game. That'll be a pretty cool truck as well. The post office is just down the road here, which is nice. A lot of our clients are very close by for towing it. And then we do work for a few banks to repo, and a repo is where a customer has not paid the bills on their monthly payment, and then we have to go after it and bring the vehicle back over to the bank. But we have arrived here. Take a look. Wow, definitely taking up 2 lanes there. So we'll get the boom fully extended out, and we'll get it lowered, and let's kind of hook up to it. It should be an easy hook and book, and I wish that it could be a bit more realistic, having the wrecker lift up the wheels. That would be awesome, but we can't really do that. And I have actually looked to tow different vehicles, but the in-game ones are light enough for this truck. A few of the trucks that I would have liked to tow are just way too heavy, and this truck won't even be able to move it. So that's why you guys can see we are using this, and I do appreciate all of the support here on the daily videos. You guys have been awesome with all of the positive feedback, and very soon we will be moving to Sunday only live streams, probably at the start of September, so stay tuned for that. But these next few weeks we will definitely be doing some Friday streams at 6 p.m. And if you also haven't already, I do recommend you go over to Instagram and give me a follow at Square2448. I do post daily pictures over there and updates, and I think for now we'll just kind of keep that hooked up to the truck. And next up we'll be hopping in our Kenworth T800 Heavy Wrecker. I want to go get the bucket truck first, because that's always moving around. When it's a company truck, the company just is not probably being as successful, as productive as what they could have been, and that's probably why they haven't paid their bills, because they can't make enough money. But sometimes that happens, and we just gotta go get this, and it's actually just down the road as well. Wow, 2 that are just very close by here. And on the KST map, I have noticed that there's quite a bit of lag. I'm trying to kind of figure out where exactly, and hopefully we get that worked out pretty fast, so we could get no lagging, but it's only a few areas when you look that it is. So we did get a tip that the bucket truck is to our left in this little town area, so we'll have to take a look at it if it's there. If not, we'll go over to the shop. As we are driving, yep, wow, our informant really did tell us pretty nice. So you guys can see it's right over there. Before we can attach to it, we will have to double check the VIN. The VIN is different for each vehicle. It can't be the same. It's the identification number. So we'll get this extended out. And this is actually a brand new bucket truck by Wood Metal Farming. Big shout out goes out to them for making this awesome truck. It just looks awesome, and this thing looks pretty cool. So you guys can see the color does match. Yep, the company matches as well. We'll hop up here. It's a Freightliner brand matches, and it's the correct VIN. Perfect. We are now able to hook it and take it back to our shop. we got it attached here, and it's a little heavy, and wow, that looks pretty cool. I will be adding this to a few series as well, and I do have some awesome new series here in the works, along with the more real-life videos. I think that that'll be a pretty cool thing. Great job kind of turning out of there, and we'll head back over to the shop. Like I have touched upon, guys, summer is coming to a close very soon, and hope all of you guys had an amazing summer. My summer has been awesome for the channel as well. We've been doing some pretty epic videos, and I can't wait for Farming Simulator 19. That's going to be one awesome game. More than likely, a lot of my series will continue to go on in the new game, and I will be doing a bit of the old game, like FS 17 will be still doing, because we could do cool things like this as well. There's a police department over there as well. That'll be pretty cool to kind of set one up over there, and wow, awesome little off-road course over there. But we are right back here with the first repo of today. We got 2 more to do. Actually, we got 3 more to do. We just got another paperwork for Chevy Flatbed, so we got quite a bit of work to do. We'll just kind of keep that there. Usually I do not detach them. It's a bit more efficient. We'll come over here and hop in the 2017 F750 regular cab rollback. This is one awesome one. Now, using different garage door openers is a bit tricky as well. I actually did do a real life video buying one for my 2018 XX, and I think up first, let's kind of go get the Royce. That's the most expensive one that we are doing with this truck, and it's actually right at the country club. So second repo from the country club. If you guys remember, I believe we did a limousine or a very expensive car. So it looks like this country club attracts people who can't afford these cars, but sometimes they just don't want to pay it. So I could actually see it there in the distance. Wow. And yeah, that's the correct Royce. So we have to check the VIN, and because this is a convertible hard top, I believe, we will be putting this inside our shop just so that we do not get blamed for damaging it. But we'll turn on our lights. Hopefully nobody runs out. If someone does, though, that's going to be pretty tricky, and that can always cause extra problems there. So we got that down. We'll now check it, and we do have the keys to all of these vehicles. And is it the correct one? And this is it. So we'll turn this on, and we'll get this loaded on here. You guys can see, pretty awesome. This was made by Winston. Big shout out goes out to him. He's made some pretty epic mods, and I just really do like all of them. So we got this loaded up. We'll kind of lock this load. I believe that it did lock, and this will be moving our truck quite a bit. And sometimes that does happen. Different locking scripts do that, so we do have to be pretty careful. And you guys can see, I made it work there. That was a bit tricky. I will pull it forward just a little bit. Sometimes it does that, but wow, we did a very nice job, though, of not losing this truck. Royce will get loaded up there, and we'll now head back. Now, I think it would be pretty cool to get a 2019 Chevy 4500 rollback. I will definitely look into that. That would be a pretty cool thing to do, but we should be arriving back here at the shop momentarily, and like I've touched on, we'll put this inside, out of the weather, and that should be good, and we'll take pictures that it's on the inside. You always do want to document, especially when you repo, that no vehicle has scratches, anything like that. We'll come over here, and we'll get this unloaded, and up next, we are actually going after a 2004 Chevy 3500. I believe it's a flatbed, service bed. It's like a mixture of both, so we will have to do that. And then the last one is a GMC Denali, so some pretty expensive trucks. The Denali is a fully loaded one as well. And let me know, guys, should I do some real life truck reviews? I think that would be a pretty cool thing. We'll get that unloaded there. Up next, we'll hop here on the inside, and we'll head over here, and we do want to close this door as well. Keep it locked up. And actually, the 04 is just down the street, so we'll go take a look if it's at his house. He actually works out of his house as well, so I mean, that's pretty nice. And it's just up here to our right, and I can actually see a truck in the distance. Wow, it's so close to our shop. And that looks to be it, so we just have to double check it's the correct color. Sometimes those company trucks get changed, everything like that. So we'll come over here, and that's it. Perfect. We do have the key as well, so we'll kind of get turned around and backed in. Now, I do have some pretty cool videos coming up here within the coming weeks, and some one-of-a-kind ones as well, so stay tuned for those. I did put this down just a little bit too much, and looks like I'm not able to move. Whoa, that is pretty interesting. So, we'll have to get this loaded on first. That is, something happening here, but we're just going to get this backed on here. It should fit. Wow, this is a very nice looking truck as well. It's a pretty wide truck, I will have to say, but we got loaded on. This should be good there. Next up, we'll lock this load, and let's kind of see what's happening. And it's going to send us flying. That's not the best thing to do, and I really just did not want that to happen. But it looks like we were able to kind of fix ourselves not getting stuck there. But let's kind of give this one last try. Like I've touched on, these scripts are a bit interesting to work with, and almost looks like I was getting it there. So wow, almost getting it. So we'll put it in reverse and we'll lock it, drive forward, and take a look at that, guys. Even though that was tricky, we got it on with the locking script. And sometimes I do like to edit those out, but usually I like to kind of go without editing too much to give you guys a bit more of a kind of what happens when sometimes the scripts don't exactly work. And I'm not sure exactly why, but on a lot of the rollbacks, they do almost make you want to go flying. Now, we do have to get this truck unloaded here before we can head over to the next one, and I do have a gate on order as well. That's going to be very helpful and very important as well for the repo company, having a gate, because any person can just walk in and take their vehicle back, but they can't do that when it's in a fenced-in gate. We got that unloaded there, and we'll head over here to the last one. It is going to be a bit more of a drive, but that's okay. I don't mind driving the 2017 F750. This is a brand new truck, and it looks awesome. Really do like all the new trucks. Chevy just had the 2019 1500s arrive on the lot as well, so that's pretty cool. Now, you always do want to look here both ways when you do kind of head out into the streets. Usually in farm sim I don't always do that, but I would like to add to the realism by doing that. I will be releasing the John Deere train cut mower towards the end of this month, and then both compact tractors will probably be released probably mid to late fall. I want to release both at the same time, and that would be a pretty cool thing to do. We'll make this left-hand turn, and it should be down the road to our right, I believe, is a house. And going over this bridge. And there's a truck, guys. We're just going to keep driving by, and that's it. We'll get our lights on here. We'll get turned in. We should be able to squeeze by here. We do want to double check, though, and actually, we got to get the truck more than likely turned around. But that looks to be good here, and we'll get the ramp down. We do have to be pretty fast here to make sure this vehicle does not get taken. We'll come over here, and it's the correct VIN. Perfect. We'll hop here on the inside. We actually did come in the opposite way. I really want to load this forwards to make it a lot easier, and I'm not sure if this will be able to fit it. Trucks have a much longer wheelbase, and this is a pretty long truck as well. So we'll give it a try. It looks like it will fit here on the rollback, which is awesome. Now, we'll definitely get this folded up, and then we'll try to lock. I'm not sure what's going to happen, and it almost wants to send us flying. And take a look at that, guys. We were able to do this truck, no problem. Wow, that was awesome. Usually, as you guys saw earlier, we did have some troubles, but we did it good and awesome. So this is a fully loaded Denali, has every option, and is upwards of 85,000. I really do like the strobe lights here on this truck. They are pretty cool, full LEDs, and they just look awesome here, you guys, since you got some in the cab and on the front end. And usually for heavy rescue, this truck would be pretty helpful having all those extra lights when you do work on the side of the road. And we might have to add this to heavy rescue fleets, something like this. I mean, that would be awesome. But like I've touched upon, let me know, should we build a 2019 F450? That would be a pretty cool thing, Flatbed. we have arrived back here at the shop here. Very busy day, long day for us, but we were able to do all of it. So hope you guys enjoyed today's towing and repoing video here on the KST Map. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and subscribe for more.